June is Internet Safety Awareness Month, and throughout this week, we are showing you how to keep your children safe online through our series, Click Smart Summer. And to explain how to keep yourself and your information safe online, Jason Conboy, a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, is joining me once again this morning. Thank you for coming back and talking with us again this morning.
My pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning. And we are talking about how to protect our information online, which it just seems like everything you do online, your information is just out there everywhere. And it's hard to protect it.
It is. Whether it's social media or operating on websites, it's out there. Your personal information, your locations, where you work, where you grew up. So we really, with our campaign, always in our Know to Protect, we want to show kids and parents to have the power to make those social media profiles private. Privacy is for a reason. And I think that's the number one thing that could prevent our children from being victims online.
And getting very specific, we're talking, let's say, an Instagram account. You shouldn't just leave it open for anyone to follow you or message you. If you have a teenager, make it private. So you have to get permission to follow.
Sure, absolutely. Even when we do these presentations at schools, we always even ask the kids, like, how many of you have above 1,000 followers? And they'll raise their hand. How many actually know 1,000 friends? And their hands go down. So, as locking those profiles down, whether it's Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all of them, then that actually makes it more private and more intimate, and they're interacting with people that they know from school or sports.
And of course, let's remind folks why we care about keeping our children protected and what are the dangers if they're going online, because some adults may not realize what can happen when the kids are communicating with people they don't know online.
Sure. We go back to the don't talk to strangers, and now all those strangers are online. And the online predators, they will spend hours and hours a day looking for those open public profiles. And when you look at social media accounts or even gaming accounts on an Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, they look for those usernames that they can use and then identify those children. And then they'll try to find out who's their parents on social media, maybe try to find their dog and their interests. They can start those conversations. So really, it's giving the online predators a lot of information to go ahead and initiate those conversations and maybe start that grooming process and try to build trust with the victim.
And I've heard a lot in recent years about the dangers when it comes to online gaming, because a lot of those are sort of open. You can even talk to people online, and you may not know who you're talking to when you're online gaming. So is that something you all are focused on, especially with the younger kids?
That's an extreme threat. We know kids play games online, and what a lot of online predators will do is they'll play games online or games on, say, a mobile device like an iPad, and what they try to do is they try to what we call pivot. So they'll pivot off of the gaming platform and maybe tell a victim, hey, hit me up on Facebook Messenger or Kik or some other platform. Or maybe they even try to push them to an encrypted application, which means that those communications may not be able to be seen by that provider or even us in law enforcement. So we really want to tell kids that even if you're gaming with who you think are your friends online, once they try to pivot you offline, that's a red flag. We need to tell a trusted adult about that.
And not to try to put you on the spot and call out any specific app or game, but are there any that you guys as an organization say that maybe parents should think twice about having their children even participate in?
So this may be a crazy answer, but it's all of them. Okay. Any online predator can take a very innocent gaming app and then use that as a method to access children. We used to have to worry about strangers at playgrounds and schools, and now that playground and school is the internet, and it's any type of game on any device, any gaming platform, even a phone. It's almost like that we can't have nice things, and that's these online predators use to access our children.
Well, thank you once again for continuing this conversation, which we will continue throughout the week. And this gives parents a lot to think about and maybe start those conversations with their own children.
Thank you.
And if you do need to report an incident, we want you to know that you can call the Know to Protect tip line at the number that you see on your screen, 833-591-5669. You can also visit the cyber tip line at report.cybertip.org. And all of the information received on that tip line will be reviewed and referred to the appropriate government agency or local law enforcement for investigation.